Hi. So, if you've been following along, I just moved and here's all of my yarn stuff. It's a mess, is kind of what I learned. But I found a really fun stashbuster pattern on Ravelry. I'm gonna try to find some pretty colors for this pattern. Is why we are here. And this is kind of like a vlog for that. So this bag just has like a ton of different stuff in it. And some of this yarn is like good. But okay, the pattern is, well, it was inspired because at work, everyone is starting to decorate for the holidays. And there's some really cute stuff. But we don't have much. We've only ever lived in apartments, and doesn't mean you can't have cute stuff, but we just have less cute decor, I guess. And so I was feeling like a little left out, but I also kind of wanted to just knit something. These are like little square swatches I've done for various like stitch patterns. I'll probably make something out of that. I'm gonna pull them all out while I'm here though. But I thought if I wanted to knit something, I could knit like a really cute little like knit Christmas lights, and I could put them up around my door, and I just thought that could be really cute. I don't know. I still think it's pretty cute, so I'm trying to find some pretty colors that I don't have much of. I'm trying to use it as a stash buster as well, because I think moving here made me realize I just have too much yarn right now. And a lot of it, I don't know what I would do with. So I'm trying to find, that's pretty, right? That's pretty. I just want to like find something to do with it. That's heavy. So here we are. I'm just looking for yarn to do things with, essentially. Here's some more green. I think I have more of this. I don't think I want to use this. I could though. Oh my god, how far does this go? It just keeps coming. Okay, I'm not dealing with that. This is a ton of, it's really nice wool yarn, but it's like all kind of a mess. One of my old coworkers got it for me from like an estate sale. And so it's very thoughtful, but it's like in all of these weird loops. So it's kind of a mess. This whole bag is a mess. I think I picked the wrong one to start on because this whole thing is an absolute disaster. Oh, that's pretty. Wow, I have so many of these little squares. Maybe I could use these for yarn bombing, right? Like they're just all kind of random little stitches that are really pretty. Like that's really pretty. But like what am I gonna do with all these squares? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, that was weird. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 about this size square. Oh, 12. Oh, it's still connected. That's why it's here. Oh, wow. Look at that. It's like a project. Oh, did it fall off needles or something? Maybe it fell off needles in here. Yikes. Oh, I don't know. Here is a smaller ball of green yarn though. Green would be a nice Christmas light color, I think. Nice. Alright, this is definitely one. So maybe one, definitely one. That's enough for this bag. Yeah. I don't want to continue digging in here. Ooh, more hand warmers. I've been needing more. I'm taking these for myself. Yeah, I'm taking these. So, okay, what I found so far, one bag down. Hand warmers, which are great. It's getting cold here. And I've forgotten how to deal with the cold. Oh, these are so nice. at that. That's so cute. I wonder what pattern this is. Very cute. They're a little tight here. I think these may have been like one of my first knit hand warmers. Yeah, because this one's way looser. I remember. So it's a little tight. Whatever. So, cute hand warmers. Lots of random squares. And then 2 Christmas light colors potential. Oh, and all this. I forgot about this. Going back in there. Okay, this one has my hot glue gun from my upcycled t-shirt blanket. If you watched that vlog, if not, I'll link it above. But I upcycled a bunch of t-shirts, which honestly, I think that's this bag. While I'm talking about it, I had an idea to use old t-shirts to make like an outdoor rug, and I mentioned it to my friends, and one of them wanted me to do it for him, so I used his stuff as a guinea pig. Yeah, these are all t-shirts that I want to use. It's like literally just full of t-shirts. This one can't be used. That's for another day. Okay. This one, literally all t-shirts. But I will be making that because, you know, before you know it, winter's going to be over and it's going to be summer and we're going to want to be outside. So, definitely want to make that. This is like a little bit of, this is silk yarn, but I almost don't want to use it for Christmas lights because it's such nice yarn. That's not going to work. I feel like they need to be solid colors, right? I feel like I can definitely use this. Bright blue feels very like Christmas lighty. Oh, look at this, perfect. It's just like a little random bit of red yarn. See, this was what I was looking for. I just wanted little random bits of yarn to use up, because this is gonna be like a little project. I mean, it's gonna be a lot of Christmas lights to knit, but I feel like it's not going to take much yarn for each one, presumably. And it's just going to go around my door, so it doesn't need to be like a ton of them. I'll probably regret saying that, but this is the perfect color and amount, I would say. And red's great. Everyone loves a good red Christmas light, right? Who thinks about individual Christmas lights? I don't know. Okay, this is good. I don't know how much more this basket is going to provide though. It's all kind of larger skeins. I know this one's big, but I feel like it's just like blue acrylic yarn, so it's not a big deal. Again, I'm trying to look for scraps more so than anything else. And I feel like I had a bag for scraps. Or not, there's like, I feel like there's scrap yarn where it's like literally you cut off the ends from sewing it in, like those kinds of scraps, which I have a bag for those. But then there's also scrap yarn of like, well, here's a solid, like this is a solid ball, you can do something with it, but like what? And that's a stash buster project. Okay, that's good. Right, so I feel like there's 2 kinds of yarns to like stash bust. Here's a little brown one. I feel like I can't use brown. Brown's not gonna work. No, that's not it. That ain't it. Yeah. Oh, there's white. White could work though. Or white could even be like the wire holding them all together. I'll leave that out. You never know. That's kind of cute. Here's gray. Ooh, maybe gray is the wire holding them together. Sometimes I don't know why these aren't like in balls already. You know what I mean? Like, what am I doing? What am I doing when I'm done with projects, dude? Like, it's crazy. I need a better system. What? Like, do you guys have systems for like your random balls of yarn like this? Like, do you just toss them in a basket? Or like, have systems for that? Do you color code them? I don't know. Let me know in the comments below if you have ideas on what the heck to do with random balls of yarn when you're done with a project. Please. Okay, I'm going to say this one's done. I think this is my scrap yarn, like, bits. Yeah, these are my little bits. It's just like, this is like when you're snipping off the ends of your yarn, or like not much going on. Yeah, this is just a ton of scraps, which I will use to fill said Christmas lights. I think that'll be fun. I think that's fine and dandy. That's not really my blocking stuff. I don't know if I'm gonna go through this one. I mean, here's some yarn, but I also have more of this left, so I don't want to use this. This is a great color for a Christmas light. This is also a great color for Christmas light. I already have green, but I don't know, different texture. Look at this disaster. God, it's almost embarrassing. But I know some of you have similar setups, okay? Don't judge. Don't judge. I know some of us work exactly the same way. So, no, not this. I feel like I need some more color. How about purple? Purple? Purple lights? That could be pretty. Oh, look at this little bit of, I guess it's a black or dark blue. Oh, it's dark blue. That's black. This is dark blue. Well, I mean, still maybe, right? Dark blue. And then I have this. This might be for the wire. I could just do a white with the white. I could do a white Christmas light. And then this could be like the wire. Cool. That's good. What else we got? I have a lot of multicolored stuff, which I don't want to use for like a Christmas light, right? Do I have a blue? Yeah, I have multiple blues. Okay, maybe this is it. Oh, there's a pink. Solid pink. That's pretty, right? That's pretty. We can do that. This is crazy color. That's pretty though. We'll use that. That's nice yarn. It's also like, I want to use up my less nice yarn for this, right? Like this. Heck yeah. What else am I going to use that for? Definitely. I'm going in. Okay, I think this is good. Let me show you. This is what we got. I actually feel like this is really pretty. Like, I think these two look really good. This one's good. I still think this is the wire. So maybe, I don't know if we do a dark blue light. I think I'm going to take this out, actually. This is pretty, a light blue, purple, bright blue, bright green. This is like a bright pink, salmon-y color, I guess. This is a like soft pink, some red. Got to get some red in there, some yellow. I don't know about these guys. Well, should I have like 2 different blues? Should I have 2 different greens? Yeah, maybe. Which one? This one. And then some white. How about that? What do we think? Let me get those out. How about these? I think this looks like a green Christmas light setup. I'm going to go with this. And let's knit. Your regularly scheduled programming to remind you to please like this video. It's like the easiest thing you can do to support me. So thank you. Back to your regularly scheduled programming. Okay, so I finished 12. I think each one took about 10 minutes or so. I'm not sure if they'll look good. I mean, they're very cute. I basically just did like some increases. I started with 3 stitches. I did some increases, knitted for a little bit, and then decreased very quickly for the top part and changed color. But otherwise, I don't know, I'm worried they're gonna look weird when I sew them up and not look very light-ish. So I'm gonna do one and see how I feel about it. But otherwise, I think it might be nice to put them like back to back and then sew them together so it's like they're fitting together. I don't know. We'll see. But yes, I'm done with these for now at least, and I'm going to sew in all the ends, sew them closed, and stuff them. I have like little stuffing. I was going to use scrap yarn, but some of my increases here aren't the prettiest because I don't know, it's not like a sweater or anything. So I don't want you to see the yarn through it because the colors matter on these. So I'm just going to use my polyfill. But yeah, let's see how this looks. Okay, these are so cute. They're like way cuter than I thought. First, let me show you like they look just fine when you sew them up and fill them with a little bit of fluff. I feel like they look super cute. And then I did try, this is just the yarn itself. I tried doing an I-cord first, but it just like, it looked too big, honestly, in comparison to the bulbs, which I did like mostly worsted weight yarn. So I don't know. I just thought yarn might look best. And honestly, it's so much, like I was worried the lights would like move on it with like gravity, but they're really solid. But you can also just like move them up and down if you want. So it's so cute. Let me show you the finished product. Look at this. Can you see them all? It's so cute. It's like way cuter than I thought it would look. Honestly, I don't know. I just didn't have very high expectations, but it's really, really cute. And I think it's gonna look adorable at work, like around my door. I also thought like this could work inside, like on a mantle place, or you know, like where your TV sits or something. So I think this is actually a super great yarn buster, a stash buster pattern. It's so cute, it's so festive, and it, you know, it shows you're a crafty little person. So yeah, would recommend. Again, I basically just knit them flat. I started with 3 stitches. I increased up to like 12 most of the time, I think. I mean, I wasn't like being super careful about it because they're just little light bulbs I was gonna sew up to 12, and then I decreased to 6 in like one go and changed to the gray color. And then I just knit that a little bit, like 4 rows with the decrease as well. And then I just sewed it up along, like sewed the edges together, and then I filled it with poly as I was sewing it. So honestly, super easy. Each one took me like 10 minutes. Honestly, sewing them together probably took longer, but even that, once you get going, it doesn't take too long. And look how cute it is. And again, you could kind of like space them out however you want. So if you're like, I want it to be a little longer, you just pull everything a little longer. Like I have a little extra left on this yarn, so I had space to make it longer if I wanted to. Yeah, super cute. So I don't know, I'm really excited about that. I'm also looking for more stash buster ideas. So if you have one, go ahead and comment below. I'd love to see it. And yeah, thanks for watching. Happy holidays, and I'll see you next time. Bye.